Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Thank you to join us one more time. Today we are with Agustina. She is from Argentina and we'll be talking about life experience maybe, thoughts and feelings. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Um, how old are you, Agustina?
How old?
Uh-huh.
I am 36.
36 years
Yeah.
old. How was your childhood?
That's a very complicated question. I read the question. I think it was really beautiful and also really complicated. I had like a lot of family changes and family like ups and downs. My parents divorced when I was like a baby, and then both of them got together again with people, and then had more kids. I mean, that was really nice. I mean, my new families were nice, but both of my parents were going through hard stuff. My mum had really bad depression for like many years. I really didn't know what it was when I was little. I had amazing grandparents, so I spent a lot of time with my grandparents, and they were the ones who like picked me up from school and cooked and all of that. And my mum worked a lot, so she was in the office, and my dad worked a lot as well. And they were very good with me. They were really, really amazing, and I think they both thrived, even if they had a lot of things going on.
And about depression, we are talking about something like a mental health,
Yeah,
or
definitely. No,
because the
definitely.
separation or the divorce or
I think she always had something, so you know, like some people are more predisposed. Sorry. And I think divorced, and then when my brother was born, I think she was like, she had like postpartum depression, and I think her second marriage was not doing very well either. So I think all of those things kind of triggered it. So she was clinically depressed for a really long time. And then she got a diagnosis of bipolar, because like when I was a teenager, she was less depressed, and it was a bit more like up and down, like quite hyper, or feeling kind of like anxiety, or like couldn't breathe, you know, like panic attacks. It was quite a lot of that. But then she would go through like really long periods of time where she was fine, you know. They just trial and error with like medication and stuff. But yeah.
how was your adolescence?
Yeah, so very much the same.
The same.
But the same good. Like I had really good friends. I went to the same school forever. And I had, yeah, my family was good. Like I had siblings that were amazing. And yeah, aunts and uncles and my mum and my dad were still good. Like they were really good with us. I think. And they gave us a lot of experiences and tried different things, which I think is good.
What did you learn from both stages, from your childhood and for your teenager
I don't
stage?
know. Like, I guess resilience, trying new
Resilience.
things, being with other people, being okay, trying to be okay. And yeah, kind of adaptability, like finding, you know, like you could adapt and be fine. Yeah,
Do you have children?
I do. Yeah.
Yes.
Just the one. Yeah.
What do you think a child needs?
I don't know. A lot of things, but then really basic things like to be listened to, like listening to them, being with them, even if like not doing exactly what they want all the time, just like spending time and sharing things. And I think sharing new things, like your view of the world and like experiencing things with them. Like I really believe in like taking them places, doing things, you know, taking them out of, so they can see other stuff, you know, like so they can experience other stuff, not just be in the same place with the same people all the time. You know? I think, yeah, seeing other realities is important.
Another reality.
Yeah.
What have you learned from your son?
A lot, everything. I don't know, yeah, trying to be patient. I'm not very patient,
Patience.
but how kids learn. It's amazing. It's like he's only 4, and I can see like he already knows like all the basics that a person like the grown up's gonna need to know. Like so wise, and like how he's processed like all the information and stuff. And it's like, wow, he's 4, and I already can have like a full-on conversation, and he's already like understood really deep things.
Yeah,
deep things. Yeah, deep things. Yeah. Yeah.
What do you do when are you having hard times?
Read, watch films, go for a run. Sometimes talk to people, depending who the people are, you know, a friend or a sister. Yeah. Depends who you're having a hard time with, or what's the hard time as well. You know? Yeah.
What did you learn from your mom?
Yeah, loads of things. Like being strong, like she's really strong, and she just overcoming stuff, like whatever life presents you with, you know, overcoming that. Being open to changes and new things as well. And then like the idea of the home, like she's always very like made you feel at home and like caring for other people, you know. I always thought she was very careful and sustaining friendships and like thoughtful, like remembering like details and making people feel
Like
careful. Yeah, at home. Yeah.
What did you learn from your dad?
I think empathy. I think she was always very like
Empathy.
yeah, like he was always very like, and I mean in a more like a social responsibility kind of way, kind of like making you aware of like other people are not as lucky as you are, and like there are other experiences or realities, you know, in life, and also like mainly love of film and storytelling, I think, which I think is definitely his.
What the separation from your parents had have some effects in your adult life, or you feel something was different, or I don't know.
I mean, it's hard to know. Like, I don't remember them together. I never saw them together. They were always not together. I think that was completely normal for me, and I didn't mind. And like after that, I have loads of friends that like whose parents like got divorced, or even now as grown-ups. And I'm thinking, sorry, much harder because you know they had like a family life together or something that had to be. I don't remember that. So like. That doesn't mean that it has no consequences, but like I don't remember it, but I do think they weren't very amazing and how they dealt with each other. I think there was a lot of
They had a very good
no,
relationship.
really bad, really bad, really bad. So I think that really didn't help. I think if
Okay.
that was the thing, I think if they had had a better relationship between the two of them, everything would be kind of easier. I think it really made me more like grown up, you know, kind of from early age, kind of like sustaining myself, kind of like knowing what to do, because I had to deal with both of them, I know.
Deal with them.
Yeah,
With
and like
them.
and how they dealt with each other. So I was trying to like be like, no, you can do this, you do that, or don't do this, don't do that. Just don't want to be in the middle, you know. But you have to be in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah.
What have you learned from your country?
My country, again, that's a good one. Amazing things. I think same like resilience, adaptability, that everything can change. There's nothing like stability, you know. It's not like here when people can actually make long-term plans. So I think in Argentina pretty much prepare for everything all the time. I think that's amazing, and then I think most importantly, like friendship and yeah, that kind of like being with people, I think is very beautiful, and family, you know, that I don't really find that easily here. It's quite different. Okay.
Different here.
Yeah, very different.
What's your passion in the life?
Many things. I know there's one passion, but I like doing things. So like I like producing things. So if it's films or anything that like I can actually like do, or like I can't really stand still. I do a lot of stuff all the time. But yeah, and storytelling. Like I like telling stories, writing stories. So,
Writing stories and producing.
yeah,
Like producing.
that's my thing.
What are you doing to reach your goals?
I don't know. What are my goals? Do you mean just work goals or like passion goals or
In
goals
general,
in general?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Every day, right? So many things. From like work stuff, I think working a lot and carrying on and reaching out and meeting new people and trying to get out of your comfort zone and meeting new people and doing new things or more things. And then in the personal level, I don't know, I think spending time with the people, that you like, that you love, and trying to build things, fixing the house, that kind of stuff.
What means love for you?
Love. It's really nice. Presence, I think. It doesn't have to be just being there, like with someone.
To be there.
Yeah, like with a detail, or it doesn't have to be the grand gestures, just like the gestures, like thinking of the other person or showing them that you're there or whatever they need, and acceptance of things as well, because you never know what the other person needs and what the other person comes with, I think if you love someone or you care for someone, you have to allow them to bring whatever it is. Be great.
If you had the power to change something in the world, what would it be?
I think right now I'm quite terrified with the whole global warming stuff, which is not just global warming, it's just like people's attitudes, and like we grew up in the 90s and we had no understanding, and like I find it quite baffling that people cannot have thought that whatever they were doing was bad and like had really deep consequences. I find it like how it's such an obvious, thing. It's like you're consuming something, you're using something, you're discarding something, and not thinking like what bigger consequences of something like that could be. And I think we still get like that, and I feel like that as well. Like sometimes you read the newspaper or you see things and it's so depressing that you just have to like lock yourself. But I think it's that. I think I would like to change people's mentality, and I think this goal is like the most obvious thing that we all have to work together towards to do, and no one seems to be getting together or thinking the same way, because there's private interests and there's obviously money as always involved. So I find him mad that someone can think about money but not think that you're not going to have anywhere to use the money, or you're not going to be able to save yourself or something, if you it's like collective, like it's a collective solution, not just a singular solution.
Will you change something of your life?
I would change something. Yeah, maybe. But also, like, I wouldn't be here now, talking to you. Like, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have my son. I wouldn't have my partner. Like.
So, are you happy with your life?
Exactly. Like, if you change anything, you have to assume that everything you did kind of like led you to where you are for whatever reason. And if you're happy with that, you don't know if you change anything, what will go away.
Are you proud of the decisions that you have took during your life?
Yeah, not all of them. No one can be proud of everything. um, yeah, I wish listened more or be more patient or less feisty. But it's the same as like you learn, you have to do certain things and then you have to learn something from that. Hopefully.
Okay. Thank you very much,
That's it.
Agustina. It was a pleasure this interview with you.
Thank you very much.
And hope you enjoy this interview and take please whatever you need for this and see you in the next interview. Bye bye.
Thank you.